Okay, so today we're gonna remove the 3-inch body lift. These guys right here. So we're gonna very much ghetto fight this. We got some little cinder blocks to sustain the front and some jacks in the back to, in theory, hold the body up while we remove the body lifts, the 3-inch body lifts. If you break it, you buy. Anyways, so we kind of set up this jack, put some blocks up, and then some chocks, and kind of hold the body up temporarily. And then we got to remove those lift mounts right there. I don't like the lift to lug. It drives like shit, and yeah, I mean, I just don't like it. So the theory is that we sustain it at where it's at, remove the blocks, and then slowly lower it down. The checklist, as far as I know, is that you need to disconnect the top steering shaft. The kit usually comes with a radiator extension thing. You have to disconnect that too. And I think there's one more. Yeah, those guys right here. Oh, fuck. These guys. It's pretty much to compensate for that lift in the body. And then he's doing the filler neck right now. And last thing I need to check before we do it, obviously before we take the bolts off, is check the transmission, see if there's any extensions for the manual shifter on the floor. And honestly, that's it. We're gonna see if we can get this thing down without dropping anything. All right, so we got the body mounts off. So those two jacks, those are all the hardware. So that's one of the body mounts. We got all off, so the whole body's been sustained by 4 jacks right now. So now we're gonna lower it, and hopefully it doesn't crush any fingers. And I think we should take that shroud off. The bottom one. You didn't finish taking it apart. Look, the extension bolts. All right, so pretty much we got the lift removed. It looks a whole lot better. Only we found out that the front tires are cranked. I mean the keys are for the torsion bar are cranked. So if anything, it's higher from the front than it is from the back. And I'm sorry for the bad quality, but it's not really things that you need to see. It's just more information you need to know. Depending for the replacement bolts, the stock, if you have a 3-inch body lift thing, the bolts are hella long. The stock ones are like this long, so you're gonna need to get donors. Luckily we had some from an old truck we had, so all the bolts fit right up. Only the difference is that since we got our body mount bolts from a donor truck, they were from an extended cab, and they only come with 6 body mounts from after the radiator. So there's 2 there, and then there's 6 more for the extended cabs if you get the donors from there. But for the 2-door Blazers, it's 2 in the front, and then you have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8 more. So you need 8 bolts, and we're actually short 2. So I'm gonna take one to the hardware store and see if I can find an extra bolt and just put it on. It's right here. That's the ones I'm missing. Another thing we ran into was that the filler neck for the gas is a little bit too long, so we're gonna have to fix that. But other than that, she looks a lot better stock height. I don't know what people do body lifts. I think it looks gross, and that was the first thing I wanted to delete when I first got it. But that's pretty much it. I got new bumper brackets I'm gonna put on. The fan shroud, I still need to bolt it back up. I need new bolts for that. But other than that, it looks 10 times better. The next time we'll be doing is the whole front end suspension and the rear shocks, because right now it rides like ass. And I'm gonna try to reset the the torsion keys to stock, if not a little bit leveled. But other than that, she's coming the way I want. Stay tuned for the next video for suspension.